What up, guys? Welcome back. So today, SoundCore dropped two new products. They are available right now. They launched today. The SoundCore Liberty 4 NC. Two of the colorways here. There are three more colorways available on their website and on Amazon. I'll drop all the links below so you can check them out. Retail, 99 bucks. On sale right now for a limited time for $79.99. And there is a special bonus if you purchase them, I believe, within the next week or two. So a really good deal on some really good earbuds. We're going to go over all the specs right now. But first, guys, hit that like, drop a sub, and let's check out the Liberty 4 NCs. Now, I've been using the black colorway here, but this light blue colorway is fire. Very cool. Now, inside of the box, we get some extra silicone tips. So 4 sets total. Make sure you get that good seal. It makes a huge difference. We do get a little cable here, you know, USB-C to USB-A to charge this guy up. And there is excellent battery life on these. And of course, the user's manual. Now the packaging on here, it'll tell us a little bit more about these. So these do have adaptive ANC 2.0. The battery life, you can see 10 hours and 50 with the charging case. So 10 hours, just be aware that will depend on what you are using on these earbuds. So there's ANC, there's different levels of ANC, there's transparency mode, there's different levels of transparency mode, there's a gaming mode. So that will drain the battery quicker. Don't expect really 50 hours or 10 hours, I should say. 50 hours would be nice though. Now these do reduce noise by up to 98.5% of the outside sound, and you can get adaptive ANC. You can turn it off and manually adjust it. I will show you that inside of the app, and SoundCore does say this is their best ANC ever in a pair of earbuds, and I'm excited. Now, one more thing. This has high-res audio, so if you have an Android device, you can use LDAC and get higher quality audio, SBC and AAC for you iPhone users out there. And of course, on the back, it does tell us a little bit more about them. Now, I did mention the battery life. These also have 11mm drivers. They have wireless charging, in-ear detection. There's a gaming mode inside of the app. Customizable touch controls. You know how SoundCore does it. They do not play any games. But we're going to put these aside. We'll take a look at the actual earbuds. Blue, the box, you know, same thing. Now the colors on here, check this out. A little button on the bottom, and they open right up. And you can see the LED light here on the front. We'll take a look at these right now. On the bottom here, we do have the port to charge. We do have the SoundCore branding here with that LED light, of course. We pop it open. Now, stem style earbuds. We talk about this in every single video. I like them. I don't mind them at all. I was an AirPod user when they first dropped, and now I don't mind stem styles at all. I know a lot of you guys hate them. I don't mind. But you can see what these earbuds look like. You know, they look like the Liberty 4s and a bunch of other earbuds, but I do like them. They're very lightweight. Of course, you are going to be able to use these for a long, extended period because they're super lightweight, super comfortable. They sound fantastic, and I'm spoiling the video. Let's take a look at the app. Now, once you connect to Bluetooth, you will open up the SoundCore app available on iOS and Android devices. It will take you in here, and it will open up the app. So you can see the battery percentages of the case and on each earbud. And if we scroll down, you can see this is your noise cancellation, your normal mode, or your transparency mode. And you can see once you click on each one, underneath it, you can go fully transparent, or you can change it to focus more on voices and use vocal mode. For me, I just use fully transparent. Now, noise cancellation over here, it's kind of the same thing. You have different modes. You can put it on adaptive ANC, you can put it on manual mode, and you literally have a slider here that works very well, all the way up to max. I'm a big fan of what they did here. I like what they did here. Now, wind noise reduction, you can also turn that on if you want. If you're outside and it's windy, turn on wind noise reduction, and it will help with the level of ANC. I'm going to go back to transparency mode right now. Now, sound effects, of course, 3D surround sound. You want to turn that on to give you a better listening experience when listening to music. You get that 3D surround sound. Hear ID, you can personalize your sound, and it will give you just some basically presets. It's going to personalize. You're going to hear some sounds and go through this test, and it will personalize your listening experience and kind of determine what you want to hear. Now, we do have some SoundCore signature defaults on here. Like we always get, these presets that SoundCore gives us are always really, really good. The SoundCore signature is usually my favorite, But with these, of course, if we have a custom EQ, I'm going to go in and you can see my EQ here. It is a little different than what I usually do. I usually go for that V sound, that dynamic sound. I am changing up my sound a little bit. I'm trying to bring the mids up, give me a little more bassy stuff, give me a little more mids, and then bring down the brightness a little bit. And you can customize a bunch of different EQs and save them across your SoundCore app for different, if you use different phones or whatever, you can save them across the apps. Now, you do have a safe volume mode, which is very cool. You can go in and you can turn this on and have safe volume. It'll show up once you are playing music. Now your controls on here, your left and your right. Again, you can go in and customize this: single press, double press, triple press, and long press. And if you click on one, you can customize it for the left and for the right. And you can go and do volume up and down, whatever you want to do, you can go in and customize it. Always a big fan of that. Now, if you hit the settings tab up top, this is where you turn on your in-ear detection. So if I take an earbud out, put it in. If I take it out, it's going to pause. If I put it back in, it will play. Of course, I love that feature on everything. There is a gaming mode on here, so you can game on here. No issues. Call of Duty, whatever it may be. I didn't have any problems gaming on here. Now they have something new that I haven't seen before. Sound leak compensation. If we click on the info button, it tells you what it will do. It detects whether your audio is leaking, and then it compensates to ensure optimal sound quality. So a nice addition here on a very affordable pair of earbuds. And then of course your tones, you can turn them on and off if you're touching or wearing them. You get different tones. Sound leak I'm going to turn off, and then your firmware version. And that is basically it for the app. All right, now sound quality and volume on here. These things get more than loud enough. You do have that addition in here to give you safe listening, to kind of protect yourself when going to high volumes. These are more than loud enough for just about anybody. You guys know I like to find that sweet spot. I say it all the time. Go back, find it, and I'm good to go. Now, the sound quality on here, look, I've reviewed a ton of SoundCore products, and they all bang. They all thump. They all sound really, really good all across. I don't remember the last SoundCore product that sounded bad. I just don't remember it. I don't even know if one exists anymore because they all sound really, really good. And these are no different. They sound fantastic. They EQ very well. There's no distortion when going up and down in volume. There's really good bass. Of course, you can get some thump out of it. If you want, you can bring the bass up. You can bring the mids up. It's clear, especially using an Android device and getting high-res audio with LDAC. But even if you're on an iPhone, they're going to sound really, really good. These things sound fantastic. Add them to the SoundCore lineup of earbuds that are basically just kind of like running away with the title, man. SoundCore, every product just drops fire and heat. Every single product. It's very impressive what they do, because we're always wondering, especially when I heard these were coming out. The Liberty 4s I have a review on, they're fantastic. These are cheaper, and they might be better. They literally might be better. But the Liberty 4 NCs have really, really good sound quality, guys, and they're loud enough for just about anyone. Now, the battery life on here we talked about, you're going to get up to 10 hours and 50 with the case, but that will depend on what you are doing. So if you have ANC on, if you have transparency mode on, if you are gaming on these earbuds, that, of course, will not give you 10 hours. Think 8.5 to 9 hours of battery life, which is still really, really good. Fantastic battery life on these earbuds, and, of course, wireless charging. All right, guys, now the mic's on the Liberty 4 NCs. Really good microphones. I did take a few phone calls, no issues at all. I am in a loud environment at work. They didn't have any issues hearing me. I didn't have any issues hearing them. This will give you a basic idea of what a phone call sounds like. All right, guys, now the ANC and the transparency mode. So SoundCore says this is basically the best ANC they've had on a pair of earbuds, and I would agree with them. The ANC on here is really, really good. It blocks out a ton of the noise, basically all of the low sounds and even some of the voices. The ANC on here is fantastic. The transparency mode on here is good. I'm not going to say it's great. I think it's kind of mid-range. I guess they cut corners somewhere, and the transparency mode, it's just not very powerful. It's kind of natural sounding, not a lot of white noise. That's because I think it's a little weak, just not as powerful as I would have liked, but it's kind of what I expected for the price. I'm kind of surprised that these are as good as they are for the price. So ANC, fantastic. Think mid-range when it comes to the transparency mode. So look, what do we get for the price? 79 bucks if you get it on sale right now when these drop. Again, they are dropping today. So if you guys want some new earbuds from SoundCore, they're available in a bunch of different colorways. I have 2 of the colorways here. what are we getting? We're getting really, really good ANC. Fantastic SoundCore quality, that signature sound. They even have the SoundCore signature preset, but you have the customizable EQ. We're getting incredible battery life on a pair of earbuds that have a ton of bells and whistles. ANC, LDAC support. Just keep in mind, we have a gaming mode on here, transparency mode with different levels, as well as adaptive ANC. So a lot of bells and whistles, even wireless charging they threw in-ear detection. I mean, come on. Really? Like, they're just a really good pair of earbuds. Throw them in the mix, like I said earlier in the video. A fantastic pair of earbuds. They sound great. They work great. They last long. What more do you need? If you don't like stem styles, maybe they're not for you. If you don't care about stems and you're looking for another banger, here they are. The SoundCore Liberty 4 NCs, guys. That's it for the video. I'll be back soon. Peace.